let's talk about my favorite thing, derma rolling, and why I created this derma roller. So just a little bit about me. I am Jamie. I'm a licensed esthetician. I've been in the skincare and beauty industry for over 20 years now. I have worked all over the place and had offices in Scottsdale and Beverly Hills and have seen it all and have tried almost all of it. After being in LA for so long and seeing how dark the beauty industry really is, there's really no miracle treatments out there. There's no miracle products, and I'm kind of sick of all the bull. I'm not out there doing chemical peels and a bunch of invasive lasers. I stopped doing Botox, I stopped getting filler. This has been an evolution to me of what real beauty is versus the gimmicks and the BS that the beauty industry preys on women's insecurities, and something that I really want to put an end to. Derma rolling was just something that I already did personally, and I find to be one of those micro treatments that we can do on our own at home without spending thousands of dollars each month on invasive treatments and things that could potentially cause more damage. Either you get no results or worse results. It's really not about quick fixes. It's about overall skin health and benefits that are going to last you long term. And more so than that, over anything that I'll recommend is a positive, loving mindset and to really accept our aging and our beauty in its natural state. And that's just a little bit about me. These are just the things that I personally do and love and have found to be the most effective, and I'm sharing it with you. I'm gonna go over the benefits of derma rolling, the ways that you want to use your derma roller, how to sanitize your derma roller. I wanna make sure that I set you up for success, that you know exactly how to use the roller and what it's going to do for your skin. First things first, let's talk about the benefits of derma rolling. I'm 43 now. I started derma rolling in my early 30s, so about 10 years is when I was introduced to derma rolling. It's my secret weapon that I've been gatekeeping. It's a very easy tool to use. It's very effective, but there are those little details that are so important that will make or break the benefits of the derma roller. Those are the things that I'm going to talk to you about and why it's so important to use the proper kind of derma roller. So let's get into some of these details now. So what are some of the benefits of derma rolling is a question that I get asked often. The benefits will vary for everybody, but what I have seen personally and why I decided to create my own is because I saw these changes come over years of using this. Some of the benefits that I've experienced: the smoothness of my skin and texture, not only from the feeling of texture and the appearance of texture, but also in even skin tone. Discoloration has really faded over time. I definitely have had spots on my face from leftover blemishes that I've tried to heal. This helps to speed those things up. When I use a derma roller with the right products over an area that had more of a dark pigmentation or pink pigmentation that was like something that was healing, I would use the derma roller specifically in those areas a little bit more than, let's say, all over my face, and push a little bit harder in those areas to help heal and speed up the recovery. The other benefits that the roller has is it can help to reduce fine lines and wrinkles. Now, I don't like to make claims that, you know, oh, get rid of fine lines and wrinkles. There's no real product or treatment on earth, in my opinion, that erases time. You can definitely help build up the skin's barrier where it's a healthier barrier, more plump, more vibrant, and all of that will play a role in the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Those lines and those wrinkles will still be there to a degree, but when your skin is properly balanced and hydrated and it has more of that vitality, your skin's going to look healthier, more plump, more youthful, and therefore those fine lines and wrinkles will start to diminish a little bit over time. Some of the other areas that I noticed improvement in volume is around the lip area. You can actually use this roller over your lips. I get a lot of questions about those little like smoker lines that can appear around your mouth. This roller has absolutely helped to smooth and soften those lines and plump out the lips a little bit, because the lips are really thin and delicate. So when you use something like a roller over it, it gives that little bit of plumpness back to the lips, because it gets that little micro injury that signals your body to bring more blood flow to that area. So anywhere that you use it on the face, it's that same response. You're gonna start to notice that things will start to look a little bit more plump and full because your blood flow is activated and starting to build in that area where you just created the little micro channel with the roller. More benefits include hair restoration. You can use this roller in your scalp and in your hairline, also over the eyebrows. This actually helps to stimulate hair growth. It's like a mini micro needling treatment. That's why I created a roller that you can use at home, and you can use it several times a week, where you're getting those mini micro needling benefits over time instead of having to go into an office, spend a lot of money. Dermarolling at home more consistently, more often, will have cumulative benefits over time. People usually, when they go get microneedling treatments, are only going to do it like once a month, maybe for 3 months. This is something that you're going to stick to for life. Again, accumulatively over time, you will start to see more and more benefits and results. And it's something you can do at home. You can control it better. You can use the pressure that you're comfortable with. You can use it over the areas that you want to target more or less. I think it's a much more sustainable way to treat the skin long term. It's going to have the same benefits as microneedling. It's just going to be in your control, and it's going to be less expensive with your products, and something you can do more often to enhance the results of your skincare. Some precautions I want to go over. You do not want to dermaroll during the day. You want to dermaroll only at night before bed. And the reason why is because that is your skin's rejuvenation process. So when you are asleep, your skin is going through that natural rejuvenation, and that's when you want everything to soak in and start to heal overnight. You don't want your skin to be extra sensitive or sensitized during the day when you're out in the elements, exposed to things like pollution, direct sun exposure. It's something that can work in the opposite direction of what you're trying to accomplish with your skin. Also, do not dermaroll over any active acne. You don't want to go over any areas that are inflamed, open wounds. If you have any skin conditions like psoriasis, eczema, you don't want to go over those with dermarolling. Those are skin conditions that are inflamed, they are irritated. Less is more when your skin is aggravated and in that state of inflammation. So you want to make sure that you're doing things that calm it down, not things that could potentially create more blood flow and stimulation and can make those issues worse. You also want to avoid using harsh active products. Things that I do not ever recommend using in general, but especially when you're rolling: Retin-A, tretinoin, harsh retinols as well. You can use retinaldehyde and you can use bioretinols that are more gentle. It also depends on the percentage that you're using. I'll go over which ones that I personally recommend. It doesn't mean that those are the only products out there that can be used with it. There are lots of amazing products out there. I'm just going to recommend things that I have personal experience with and also that my clients have used that have seen the best results. Now I want to go over some special features of this roller, and I'm also going to show you the difference of rollers. My roller comes in a sanitary packet so that you know that it's sanitized. And this is the roller, comes in its own case. This is the case that you can use to store it. You can travel with this as well. It's a 0.25 millimeter roller. So this is what the roller looks like. Okay. Some of the features that I'm going to show you about this roller, number one being that these are all single individual needles where you can see each one. I specifically designed this wheel base to be clear so that you can see through it, meaning you can see each individual needle, and there's no wheel or disc inside this roller. And what I mean by that is, this is the difference. You cannot see inside this roller. What does that mean? You have a roller that you cannot see through, like this one, looks like a normal roller, but the base is not clear. This is what's inside. Okay? These are discs, not real needles, and there is a difference. When you look at this wheel up close, you see that it goes down to a pyramid shape. The pyramid shape is a problem because when you are inserting something into the skin that is rolling and dragging across the skin, when you insert it, it goes in at a normal point, but then as it goes deeper into the skin, it separates the skin with its pyramid shape, with its V at the end. So now you are stretching the skin open, and then when you roll, you're now pulling the skin. Each time that roller punctures and spreads the skin open and you're pulling it back, You're now opening the skin more, so you're creating widening of the skin. Long term, that will create scarring, elasticity loss, because you're separating the skin. That is not the point of dermarolling. You are not supposed to be widening the skin. If you're somebody who has deep pores, if you are somebody who has deep scarring and you're using a roller like that, those scars and those pores are going to get worse over time because you are stretching the skin out using that pyramid shaped roller. That's difference number one. What's the difference between the disc and real needles? Think of it like getting an IV. Think of it like, for those of you who have had injections, Botox, filler, whatever you've done, if you've gotten a B12 shot. Those injections are done with real needles. A needle goes in and it comes out. When you are using real needles, one singular needle is just going in and it's coming right back out. There is no pulling or dragging of the skin because it's so sharp, so tiny, and so precise that it goes directly into the one spot where it's located, meaning right where it hits, that's the insertion, and it comes right back out. No pulling, no dragging, no tearing, no damage. I think you're getting the picture. First thing you want to do before you start rolling is to disinfect your roller. I recommend using 70% rubbing alcohol, but you don't want to saturate the roller. You want to make sure you're either using a spray bottle or you use like a wipe and you wipe down the roller. You want to make sure that it's fully dry and you want to rinse off any residual rubbing alcohol because you don't want any alcohol getting into your skin, only because it's super drying. You want to do this before and after you use your derma roller. Now that we've covered the basis for understanding the derma roller and its benefits, which is the right roller versus which is the wrong roller, we're going to go into how to use the derma roller. I've already sanitized this roller, so this is already prepped and ready to go. So I'm going to keep it in the case while I prep my skin. You want to make sure your skin is completely squeaky clean. So if you need to do a triple cleanse, do a triple cleanse. I usually start with an oil cleanser to melt away any makeup, any SPF. That really helps to just get that first layer easily removed. Then I go in with my cleanser and I'll do 2 cleanses after that, 60 seconds with each cleanser. So I'm gonna do that right now and get my skin nice and fresh and squeaky clean, ready for the roller. So now that your skin is prepped and properly cleansed, we can start layering the skincare. We're going to layer skincare before we go in with the derma roller. This is not only to enhance the product absorption of what you put on, but it also is going to help with the roller. It's a little bit easier to roll when you already have a little bit of product on your skin rather than rolling on just dry skin. Even if you're only using one serum, I recommend using that serum before and applying it after. This is the only time you're gonna need extra product in your treatment. It's just to make sure that you're getting the most out of your serums and your product while doing a derma rolling treatment. I'm gonna start with using Stem Factor MD. This is one of my hero serums that is pretty versatile for everybody. It comes in 2 different forms. So it comes in the standard formulation, which is not as strong, and it also comes in this MD professional grade formulation, which has 30% more actives in it. Just want to apply your first layer. I use 2 pumps. And make sure you get on your eyelids, around your eyes, all over the forehead, and down the neck. So we're gonna start with our first pass. So the first pass, you wanna make sure that you hold your skin tight like so, okay? And we're gonna do a horizontal pass for this first pass. You don't wanna go up around the hollow of the eye or where you see the dark of the eye. You wanna go right below that, and you're gonna start here and gently roll. And you can roll a few times in each area, back and forth, with gentle pressure. Keep pulling the skin tight and continue down in sections. When you get to a comfortable place, you can roll fast like so. It doesn't have to be slow. You can roll over the lips. Keep holding the skin taut. And always in an upward motion. So you're going in but out. In and out. In and out. And underneath. right here. Okay, so that's one pass, really easy. Then you're gonna go around the eye area. Since the eye area is so small, you can go up and down. This is gonna be right here, just around the crow's feet area, and you can go a little bit right here, but don't go any further than the middle of your eye. Right there. You can go in this part of the bony part of your lid. Do not go over this part of your eyelid. You can go right here where the eyebrow bone is, right there. You can go over the nose. I usually push the nose up to scrunch the skin just a little bit because it's so bony. You want to make sure that you can tolerate it. And you can go as gentle as you need to. Up and down. Okay, here, here, just make sure you're getting those areas as well. Next, you're going to go into the forehead area. And up into the hairline. And around. And again, gentle pressure. If you feel like it's too much, just go lighter. Okay. Make sure your eyes water a little bit because it's a really bony area. You might sneeze. For this area, I just go up and down. You can go into the eyebrow. And then you want to come down on this side. So the next side is just going to be the same thing. And doing it on the opposite side. And if you have areas with a little bit of hyperpigmentation or scarring that you want to target, you can go a little bit deeper and push a little bit harder and maybe have a few extra passes. That's how you can target specific areas. So right here, I have a little leftover pigmentation. I'll just go a little bit deeper right there. Okay, and then up around the jaw. So now that you've done one pass, you're gonna go over with your second pass. So you apply your next layer. It could be the same serum or you can use a different one. I like to use a retinaldehyde. I just forgot it, but I usually like to pair Stem Factor with Renew. And Renew is also one of the MD line. That is also one of the professional products. And now we're gonna go vertically. So holding the skin. We're gonna go up. On the temple. Go up and down. Okay. You're also going to notice that you're going to be more sensitive around that time of the month, which is where I am right now. See, my eyes are watering because it's around that time for me. So I'm definitely a little more sensitive. Okay, that is the face done. When you want to do the neck, you already have your serums brought all the way down, and you'll do the same thing. So you can start horizontally or you can go vertically, but you'll do 2 passes. Like this, and you want to address the lines right here. Okay, just a few times. I'm gonna go up and down. Very easy, very gentle. You don't have to go deep or crazy or hard. It doesn't have to hurt in order for it to be effective. Even if you're not as sensitive and you don't feel like the roller is penetrating painfully, that's okay. It's still doing the job. It's still getting the products deeper into the skin. Once you've done 2 passes, you've applied 2 layers of your serum, you want to make sure you always follow with a moisturizer. I'm using the Care Moisturizer. And all the way down. So I'm going to use the Eye Care Eye Serum and just dab around the eyes. Go a little bit up to this part of the lid. And sometimes a little bit around the mouth. Okay. I like to use my hyperbaric mask, just kind of seals everything in. It gives extra hydration, especially when you derma roll. So just that extra layer of hydration that's really good for your skin when it's repairing after a derma rolling treatment. And that's all it is. It's really quick, it's really easy. Any pink that you see right now goes away within a couple hours, and by the morning it's completely gone. Sometimes when you apply another serum in the morning, you'll feel it. Like it'll have a little bit of a tingly sensation, a little bit of burning, but it's not a bad thing. It's just how deeply the serums are getting into your skin and activated. That will again start to subside over a couple of days. The last few things I want to talk about are the specific skincare products. They're going to be different for everybody. I do highly recommend booking a skincare consultation. This is where you will have a customized skincare routine and you will have specific products that will be recommended to you based on your skin goals, your skin concerns, skin conditions. So I don't recommend blindly going and purchasing just any skincare for derma rolling. I think that it's way more beneficial to know exactly what your skin needs and what it will benefit the most from. Just know you can easily start out with just derma rolling once a week. It's very effective with just once a week. You don't have to do it more than that if you don't want to, or if you feel like it's too intense, and you don't need to do it in order to see a more intense result. It's not going to be the same for everybody. People can definitely see some amazing results just from doing it a few times a week, if not just one time a week. Don't overthink it as far as how many times per week or that you're not doing it enough. If you just get to derma rolling one time a week, that's plenty. Don't stress it. And finally, you do want to replace your derma roller every 10 or so uses. You don't want the needles to get too dull. There's also these little check marks. You can mark it every time that you use the roller to see how many times you've used it if you don't remember, and then you'll know at the end to get a replacement. So I hope learning about this roller and seeing the tutorial on how to use it is really helpful. I am here to answer any questions that I possibly can, and I have created a free download as well, so you can also take advantage of the download that comes along with the roller. It has product recommendations in there, it has more information. So excited for you to try the roller and to see the benefits and improvements with your skin, and you will see the results, I promise.